All right, so this is going to be our lecture number 33, and in this particular lecture I would be discussing pattern 19. We have already covered till pattern 18, so if you have missed any one of them, then you should watch those pattern first and then continue from here. So let's see what we are going to draw today. Fine. So we are going to draw today. What is going on? We have to draw pattern 19. Fine. And what is the pattern? It's a special one. If I do any mistake, then please forgive me, but still I want to explain this part of question. That's why I have chosen this question. So this is a kind of swastik. So, and if I do any mistake in shape, then I'm again saying please forgive me. So we have to build this type of shape. I don't think I'm correct, but I have made this not I have not made this question. I have chosen this question. So that's why I'm planning to explain this question also, because I find this question is a challenging one, because many of the students are not able to print this shape. So it's a very simple also. The approach which I am telling you from very beginning, you will find this question very easy with that approach. Fine. So this is the question, and will code parallelly with this while explaining the question, because it's more about the coding, not that much of explaining required for this. So let me explain a little bit for this what we are having. So this is the 5 size pattern, and again we are having, this is the first row, this is second, third, fourth, fifth, and first column, second column, third column, fourth column, and fifth column. Fine. So nothing much till now, and at these places we are having spaces. Fine. So it's a 5 into 5 matrix, but at some places we are having stars, and on some places we are having spaces. Fine. So now what we have to do, we'll do this question in 4 parts. We'll solve this section and this section each separate. We'll solve this question, and we'll solve this portion, we'll solve this portion, and then we'll solve this portion. So let's see what we have to do. So if you can see here, this is a 5 into 5 matrix. Of course it's a 5 side. If we were having 7, then it should be 7 into 7 matrix. Fine. So that is not in the case, but I will run the same program for 7 also. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to print stars in, so this is the first half for columns. So this is the first half, and this is the second half for column section, and this is also the first half and the second half for row section. So this would be the row section first half, and this would be the column section first half. Sorry, this is also row, this is not column, this is, sorry, row, and this is column halves. I am explaining with this way because you might be this approach a very feasible and very easy approach. Fine. So what we have to do, for the first half of the rows and the column also, we will display stars in first row or in the last column of first half, and first half of row and first half of the columns, or in the middle row. In the middle row you can see we have to print stars in complete row. So let me code it up. That's why I was mentioning that we will understand this program while coding. So let me draw the shape here so that you should be able to visualize. So what is the shape is, it is look like this, 5. This shape is like this. Fine. So this is first row, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and these are the columns. Great. Now what we have to do, we have already taken the input from the user and we have to print n rows also. So we'll run our loop from 1 to n. So this would print the rows, and we will not be taking the number of rows and number of columns, because if we will take the number of rows and number of columns here, then this would be very messy. I don't think we require the number of rows and the number of columns here. We can do this without using these approach. Fine. So let me do that. What we will do, firstly I would run another loop which would be called as the nested loop, and will iterate this loop till n again, because it's a n into n matrix. And if you look at here, we have to print 5 columns also, because in the last column also we have to print some stars. That's why I am running this loop till n, the nested loop. Fine. Now what we have to do, if we are in the first half of the row section, how will check this? If I is less or equal to n by 2, that means we are in the first half, and this is the second half. So let me write it also, first half of rows, and this is the rows second half. So don't get confused or don't think so much. I'm going to explain this program by coding. I mean, don't be scared of this program because it's a very simple. So we are in the first half for now. So if we are in the first half, then what we have to do, we have to check whether we are in the first half of column section also, because we have to make a condition for this part. Sorry, I have, okay, so there is no undo here. Let me write it again. So what we have to do, we have to print star for this section for now. Fine. So we are looking at this section only. So let's see what I am going to write. If we are in the second half of column, so if j is less or equal to n by 2, that means we are in the first half of the column also. Then what we have to print, then we'll check if I is 1, which is this one, because if you see here, this is first row and this is second row. If row is 1, then we have to print stars. Fine. So we'll do that. If row is 1, or if column, which is j, is equal to n by 2, you can see here, if column is equal to, I'm talking about this one. If column is equal to n by 2, what is the value of n? 5 by 2 would be 2. If column is equal to n by 2, which is 1, 2, 3, okay, so it should be n by 2 plus 1. So this is also a benefit of dry running, because when I dry run this formula, then we got to know that it should be n by 2 plus 1. Otherwise we would do a mistake, and we were supposed to solve the mistake in the last. Fine. So let me rub this, otherwise this would be very messy for you. So if we are in the last column of this, then also we need to print star, and in one more condition we have to print star. If we are in the middle row, if I is equal to n by 2 plus 1, then also we have to print stars. So what we have to do, we have to print the stars if we are in the middle row also, right? Because we are seeing for this section, so we have to consider the middle row also. So if we are in the middle row, how do we check? If I is less or equal to n by 2, then what we have to print? We have to print a star on these places, a star and a slash t, so that our output should be clearly visible, or else we have to print spaces only. Fine. So this is for the first part. and if we are in the first half of the rows and we are in the second half of the columns. So here what we have to check, if our first of all we will have to print these stars for the middle row. So if I is less, I is equal to n by 2 plus 1, or j is equal to n, because we have to print the star for this row also. Then what we have to do, we have to print stars, or else we will have to print spaces. So this is the program for upper part of this pattern. So let's see till here whether we are able to print the correct output or not. So I am executing this. Let me enter 5. So it is not printing the correct output. Let me tell you why. Because we have not broken the line. Yes, we have not broken the line. We will have to break the line for each row. Yes, so now it should print the expected output for the first half. Let's see we are able to get or not. 5. Still we are not able to get the expected output. That means we have done some mistake. So let's analyze the mistake what we have done. We are running our this loop till then and this loop till then. I is less or equal to n by 2, 1, 2. I think we will have to run this loop till n by 2 plus 1, and we have to check plus 1 here also. Then only we will be able to guess that we are in the first half or not. So let me enter 5 here. Yes, now we are getting the correct output. So that was the slight mistake which I have done. So be careful while writing the program. So this is for first half. Let me clear this also. So this is for first half, and now let me draw the pattern again what we have to draw so that we can easily visualize the pattern. This is the pattern which we are currently doing, and let's see what. So till here we have printed it. Now we have to take care about this section now, and then this section. So let's see what I'm going to write. Fine. So if we are in the second half, then we have to check if we are in the first half of column section. J is less or equal to n by 2 plus 1. Don't forget to write n plus 1. Then what we have to do in the first half, if our j is 1 or j is n by 2 plus 1, then we have to print it. What that means, let me explain you. If j is 1 means this is the column, this column. If j is equal to n by 2 plus n is 5 by 2 plus 1, it should be 3. So 1, 2, 3. If j is 3, then also we have to print stars. So that is this condition. Okay, let me rough this. In this case, what we have to do, we have to print stars, or else we have to print spaces. So this is the condition for second half of the rows and first half of the columns. If we are in the last half or in the second half of the second column, second half of the columns, then what we have to do, we just have to print these spaces, because we have already printed these spaces. We just have to print these spaces. So how we'll do that? We will simply check whether we are in the last row or not. Let's see. So if I is equal to n, then we just have to print star, or else we just have to print spaces. So that's all in this program. I think we are done. Let's give it a run so that we should be sure that our program is working fine. I think it should work. So let me run it. Five, and you can see, yeah, it has printed the correct output for us. Let me run it again for 7 also. Yes, so it has printed the correct shape for us, as you can see from the expected output from here. So it has printed the correct output. So that's all in this video. I hope you like the video, and if you do have any question, then comment down below. I would reply there, and let's meet in the next one.